once again, nature and growing has taught me a lesson in faith and patience. Kind of. I had this tray of seeds, a couple trays, and I had them on the Vivo Sun tray mat. Be careful if you have those things. Now it says the mat gets up to about like 80, I think, 70. It's supposed to not go much higher than about 75 at the most, right? So I left the lid on, had watered them from the bottom, but I needed to be gone over them, for a little bit, doesn't matter where. Not like, for days on end, just literally a single day. I came back, and when I checked them, there was a foul odor. The mat was cooking. The mat was literally cooking these poor things because the temperature on there said that it was like 90 degrees. So when I took off the lid, all I saw were these little things crawling all over the top of them, and they were spinning in little webs, and it was just so I stuck both trays outside. It was super cold out. I thought maybe without the lid, I thought, well, maybe I'll kill those, but save the seeds. I left them out for a couple of days like that, and brought them back inside. The soil was totally frozen because it was a really cold day, and they didn't sprout, in the time that the package would say. And in my other tent, I fed them, I watered them, I gave them about the same nutrients that I would have given them if they were on the other side. And there was nothing, no movement. And the soil was still like real frozen. So I decided just today, I'll just take these out. My philosophy with growing this year with gardening is that if it doesn't sprout, just take them out. It doesn't matter to me. I'll just start some other seeds from something else. You gotta just keep it moving, The rosemary, I said, there's no loss. I started some other rosemary, and something was wrong with those seeds anyway. Same packet, and those aren't even coming up. The black tomatoes, I can take them or leave them. I don't really eat tomatoes, to tell you the truth. The black tomatoes they just were hit a couple of years ago, but they're so sweet. But the cabbage, I restarted some cabbage seeds because I really wanted cabbage, and those are coming up really, really well, nice. They're coming nice and healthy in the other one. Now cauliflower was going to be the loss because I really wanted cauliflower, but I wasn't going to restart cauliflower. Well, this morning decided I'm just going to dump all these and start some other seeds. So anyway, as I was looking at this and trying to soften up the soil by putting hot water in the tray, I looked down, and that must have happened in the last, that may have to happen overnight or something. Within the last hour or two, because when I pulled these out, there was nothing. I went to Starbucks to get coffee, and when I came back and looked down, I was like, damn. I was just about to dump it. I guess it was something. I just really believe things happen for a reason. It was something that was, because the problem is I took all the tags out, so I don't know what that is. I hope it's cauliflower. Something about it, I was like, in my memory, I'm just like hoping it's cauliflower. And now that I'm digging through it, trying to dig around the area where I would have seen where I would have sowed the seeds, I see another seed that's popping out. I flip over some soil and there's another one that's coming. I'm like, the cauliflower made a comeback. I hope it's cauliflower though. If not, it's about to get really interesting. But this other tray, I think that's dead as doornail right there. I'm gonna work on it, see if I see any seeds, but the problem is that seeds are really tiny. I remember the cauliflower seeds were a little bit bigger. So I hope. So I can actually find out the process of elimination, which I know they're not tomato seeds, I know that, but I'm gonna find out which seed this is. If so, that means it might change my plans a little bit.